Hello, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a video for you, but I've been awful busy on the bike and doing different trips. But now I've got some spare time, so I can, with the winter season coming up, I can do some of the bushcraft side, firelighting and things like this. I will touch base with the bike as well to do some more electrics on, but I'm still waiting for parts to come in. I've been waiting a couple of months now, so hopefully it'll come soon. So anyway, let's get started and I'll show you different methods to sharpen different knives. So these are sort of the different knives that I use if I go off camping, wild camping, bushcraft and things like this, or carrying with you, because there's only a legal limit that you can carry with a knife, which is 3-inch, I believe. So you've got your normal kitchen knives, okay, nice quality knife. You can sharpen these. This is a very old knife that my granddad had, and I've got it now, and that is razor sharp. Okay, you've got your normal parang machetes, which you can use. These all take on different angles, okay, and I'll discuss that angles and let you know, but I'll show you how simple it is. And that's a military issue parang as well. Great for bushcraft, making shelters. You've also got axes, okay. This is a Gransford Brooks axe. You've got different lengths. These take on a different way of sharpening them, but I can show you that in a different video. Okay, and most importantly as well is a fillet knife or a boning knife. I've had this for 20 years. It's a Normark. Okay, I think they come under Mora knives now. So yeah, that takes on a different angle. I'll discuss the angles next, but if you don't want to know that, you can skip it, and I'll show you the sharpening methods that we can use. So if you want to get really into it and sharpening the blades, you need a degree of angle to sharpen a blade. Okay, so razor blades and razors, they will take on an 11-degree angle. I don't know who sharpens razor blades or razors anymore, but they take on an 11-degree angle. Your wood carving tools, okay, they'll take on a 15-degree angle. A fillet and boning knife, okay, which is the same as this, that's a fillet knife, that takes on a 19-degree angle. Very sharp, but also very easily to blunt. So it takes on the less of a degree, the sharper it is, but the easier it is to blunt. But this takes on a 19-degree angle. Your kitchen and cutlery knives, they take on a 22-degree angle, or your high quality knives. And your pocket knives or your hunting knives, they want to be sharp, but they also want to keep the edge for a longer time. So they will do a 25-degree angle on them. And then your normal electrician's carpet knives or your serrated blades, they will be a 29-degree angle. So let's get started in sharpening knives and different methods. One of the best starter kits that I believe, and I've used one for a good few years now until I moved on to different method, is the American one, the Gatco. They do them in different sizes. Now, when you unpack it, okay, you've got instructions on there, but I'll show you what to do on this. Okay, I've also made a note when I used it on the different angles that I used to use for my knives. So you've got a colour code system in the box. You've also got a clamp which you clamp your knife on, so it works in such a way where you'll put your knife on like this. Just open the mouth up. Okay, put that central, screw that down till it's finger tight, and then push that down there, and that will become tight. So now you've got the clamp onto your blade at the back. Now with the kit, you go from a blunt blade to a sharper blade, and you can go through the different stages. So if it's very blunt and it's an old knife and you sharpen it from having it sharp months ago, you can use either an ultra coarse stone, okay, or a coarse stone, a medium stone, or a super fine stone. Okay, and you've got one in the box which does serrated blades. Now these are oil carrying stones, so it uses oil as a medium. Okay, any firearm oil or any oil, I suppose, as long as it's like a mineral oil, that will work as well on these blades. Okay, so what I would do is I would now select the stone I always keep this sharp, so I only need to top it up, but I will use this medium stone, okay? And be very careful, because I dropped mine on a tiled floor and it came off, and I haven't glued it back yet. Okay, but they are a quality product. Right, let me show you how to use this. So what we're going to do now is I'll pour a touch of oil on the stone. Okay, and the type of using, which is a kitchen knife, cutlery knife, this is going to be a 22 degree angle. So I look down the scale and you can find the 22 degree. I pull that rod out for length. Okay, I'll get that in the 22 degree, and then all I simply do is go along the blade. You can hear that, because it's fairly sharp, you can hear that grinding. If you look on there, the oil's taken onto the stone and it's becoming flatter. So once again, you then do the other side of the blade. Now notice that it keeps a constant pitch, a constant angle, so you can never get a deviation in that blade, and it brings it on a lot quicker, a lot sharper edge, a lot quicker. Okay, and carry on, and then once you've done about 20 strokes on each side, I would then go down to the finer one and put a top edge on that. Now to test the blade sharpness, okay, you can do a piece of paper and things like this, but literally a rule of thumb is to use your thumb. Now whatever you do, don't test it that way, okay, because you're going to cut yourself, and quite badly. Use the back of your finger to go against that blade, and you just rest your thumb on the top, and then you pull it across like that. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, the roughness is the sharpness. Okay, if I put it on a blunt part, let's take that off. Okay, it's a lot blunter, where that is rougher. Okay, that's a quick guide. How you can tell you're getting a good edge on it. If it still needs a bit more roughness, a bit sharper, then keep going. So what I'm going to show you now is the Japanese water stone for sharpening blades, and this is my preferred method of doing it. So you've got your different grits again, like you have with sandpaper, coarser and finer. Okay, so you've got an 800, a 1200 and a 3000. Okay, what I'll sharpen with this is everybody's usual knife, is the Swiss Army knife. Okay, so what you must do, because it's a water stone, I'll start with my 800, and you soak them literally in water. That's just cold water. Okay, it'll be bubbling away. You can see that. That's taken on the water. So while that's taken on the water, I'll just show you the clamp. If you buy these stones, they probably cost about £40 each, but you've got them for life. Just look after them, you'll never wear them out. This is a clamp for it, so the stone will fit on like that. You undo the clamp, pull it in, push the rubber up, do the nuts, only pinch tight, and that's it. And that will then go on the base, and it gives you a solid base and grips, instead of just on a flat surface and the stone moving. So we'll just wait that now. It'll take 10 minutes for the water to soak, and while I'm using that, I'll be soaking my next one, which will be this 1200. I've not sharpened this knife for a good while. In fact, I found it, I lost it for a couple of years, and I found it, so I'm going to sharpen it. So what I've done is now I've put the 800 in the clamp. These are by King, by the way, is the make. So I've put that in. I will put some extra water on the stone. It keeps using the water up. Now what I would do is I'll hold my blade and put it flat on there, and then what I'll do is I'll just tip that up ever so slightly, okay, and I'll draw back and run myself off. So once again, I'll put some more water on. Probably needed a bit longer in the water. Draw this back. Okay. Now you can see the black marks that are coming off the steel. So when you're doing these blades that aren't a fixed blade and they can move, just be wary of that you don't fold it up. You don't press too hard on this and it folds up. Okay, just light, everything's light. Okay, come back on the blade. Some people do go forward on the blade, but to be honest, me personally, I like to come back on the blade. Again, I'm used to this, but I'm keeping a constant angle. That's just slightly raised up and I'm coming off. Now you'll start to see the black forming on it. Keep dressing water on these water stones. Okay, there's the black starting to come. Now I shall do the other side. If you look, I've put my fingers flat on there. I've got a stable grip on here. This controls the angle. That's just for pressure on. And come off flat. Now I'll check. Okay, that's getting better. It hasn't took too long at all. I'll swap now for the 1200. Okay, in with the 1200 again. Flat on there, a slight tilt, and then we'll work our way back. Okay, I'll do this at about 8 to 12 times. Okay, you can see the black. I don't know if you can see the black on there. That's it coming off the steel. More water. Then I'll be coming back again now. That's coming on nicely now. I'll do one more session with that and then we'll come up to the other stone, which is the finishing stone. I'm only going to do a few more of these. Again, flat on the finger and brush that way. Don't push it down and then that. Okay, you can push it down a bit but not too much, but never ever slightly that way. Okay, lovely. Right, this is a 3000 stone and that takes ages for the water to go in. Okay, but we've got water ready on the top. You can see all the black marks from previous sharpenings. Okay, so we only do this a few times, but flat again, slightly tilted, keep it steady on there. Slow as you like, you don't have to do it quick, as long as you're constant. You can go square on there or the slight angle, it's purely up to you. Okay, there's still plenty of water on there. You can feel it and hear it gripping. These stands are really essential when you're doing this type of work. Okay, that's really sharp. And I'll show you how sharp this is now. So let's see how sharp this is now. Okay, I've done the thumb test. That's pretty sharp. So thanks for watching. At least you know how to sharpen now, or how I do. The normal knives, kitchen knives, Swiss Army knife, a fillet knife for fishing. Thanks for watching. If you found it useful, pass the knowledge on, have a go yourself. Okay, a safe knife is a sharp knife. So thanks again for watching.